So the question I have with that is, do you think that Charlie told people to do stuff because his conscience would be clear? Because when you look at him and you look into his eyes, he doesn't have the the fear or the anger of killing somebody. Like I have a cousin that's a police officer.
Mhm.
Okay. And she had started in the prisons, in women's prisons, and was a guard in the prisons, and then became a officer, and then now she's a detective. Okay, so she said we didn't have too many murderers come in there. Every once in a while, we'd have one, and she said when you look at them, like their eyes are just like there's somebody that's not there. It's almost
Yep.
like it was almost like they had been possessed. And she said it's the weirdest thing. And we treat everybody exactly the same. But she said every once in a while when somebody comes in and they just have this look to them where they're gone. Their soul is gone. Charlie Manson, for all the murders, doesn't have that. Do you think that he told people to do it so that his conscience was clear?
There may be a little cowardice that he sent other people to do his dirty work, I guess. That may be, but I think it's a mixture of he's naturally a psychopath to begin with, and his upbringing in life up to this point was insane from what we learned earlier. And I think all that combined, I think I've dealt with a person, and we'll get into it, who had those eyes that your cousin has described me, just like, what happened to you?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, there's nothing there.
Yeah, gone.
He doesn't seem that way. You're right, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I think we can both agree he's a psychopath.
Yes.
That's my thought. I don't think it's hard to judge how they're processing things because there's no way for us to understand what goes on in the mind of a psychopath.
True. It's just us. Yeah.
But my experience with temporary psychopathy and stuff is there's no there. There's no, they're not processing things on the same level everybody else is. There's no remorse. There's no feeling. There's no, like you said, to use the term soul. There's no ethics in there or a governor to tell them when to stop. And clearly he didn't know when to stop because he kept escalating things up until he's involved in slaughtering.
There's two ways to look at it. You can, the person could be like mentally not fucking there and crazy town is in his eyes. Mm-hmm. Or like what you said, where I didn't do nothing wrong. The world's crazy out there. I have no idea.
And that's wild out
there.
People who do
wolves out there taking people. You know what I mean? Like he's just absolving himself of any wrongdoing. Which I'm not saying he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't kill anybody physically.
There are clearly people who are clearly guilty of ethical, moral crimes that are, protected under law, that literally think they didn't do anything. It's the didn't do nothing syndrome where they're like, because it's not, I don't think people who say those types of things are actually lashing out. I think they actually believe it. Like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They can't think outside of themselves. They're, narcissistic. And I think Charles Manson definitely would, qualify as a narcissist. Like when he said, I don't know, I'm the one that judges me. That's a very Christ-like way of thinking. Like there's nothing, there's no morality outside of you. So who cares what happens?
And if they say, okay, what happened on that night? I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea.
Well,
it's like he's using it to absolve himself. Like I didn't know it was crazy.
I also see an artist or a musician that's been my brain's melting, declined, like not rejected.
Yeah.
Now he's given an opportunity to speak to the world. So he's starting to spin things like, hey, it's your society, man, not mine, and all the and
it's your sandbox, bro. I just played over here.
It was funny to me when they were asking Squeaky Fromm to read that letter. And I'm like, okay, these dirty hippies stick it to the man. We're going to stick it to the man. And she's like, I don't know, can I read this? Ask my lawyer. I'm like, oh, all of a sudden the man is okay to you. You got to ask permission from the man. I get it. So
And I don't think if you listen to Charles Manson, you listen to Squeaky, you can tell Squeaky's done a lot more drugs than Charles Manson has.
Yeah. Manson doesn't need drugs. He's fucked up naturally.
So that's why I think that he used drugs, he used psychedelics. I don't think he used as much as the followers did. That's how he manipulated them.
Yep. Now we're talking outside the MK Ultra conspiracy theory, which is a whole other topic. And
yes,
there's any truth to that.
I still don't think that.
And that throws
I think
it all
MK Ultra does exist.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think in this context, in this case, it's MK Ultra.
Yeah,
I think it's a psychopath that got people to do what he wanted because he was feeding them drugs, and then they were buying his bullshit.
I agree.